We live, baby. Hey, welcome to the Dee Starks Show. This is our 100th episode. We recording with Dope Living TV. Using one of their platforms to go live for you guys. We've been saying for a long time we was gonna go to video. So it's not just myself and Nikiva here today. We got the whole team. So let's start with the introductions. We got Dee Starks, founder of the Dee Starks Show. Where is he at? Bring him out. Bring him out.
What's up, everybody?
Man, and then we got Calvin. Calvin, another co-host. We got bring him out. I don't know why he wore that hat, but bring him out.
I feel like $1 million when I wear this hat.
Okay, all right. Say less. Say less.
You feel me?
And then we got Kenyatta in the background too, man. She be doing her thing with the social media hookups. The Mother's Day brunch that was her. What else she be doing, Kenyatta? She be doing a little bit of everything, man.
I be doing a little bit of everything, but it's nice to see everybody.
Hey, I miss all y'all.
So
it's been a while.
We wanted to get together to put a show together for our listeners, our audience, to just recap a lot of the things that we've been through our 100 episodes. We figured now was a good time, beginning of the year. We want to recap everything we've done, see how the listeners feel about it, give you a chance to comment live. That's why you can see our faces, because I know some of y'all be probably talking that cash money like they ain't even, looking all that good, and they talking all that jive. Nah, we all look good, baby. We live.
We all look great, okay?
Yeah. No hate. So we got some questions for ourselves, because I know we're going to all feel differently about things. Please feel free to chime in as the audience, man. We're going to have some questions for y'all, too. Y'all can offer your feedback up for us. So let's get it cracking, man. I'm excited because I know it's gonna be some drama now. I know it. I know it.
Y'all get to see the drama live. This gonna be interesting.
Man, I'm trying not to get put out in the Kiva house, man.
I told her remember who house he at.
Yeah.
So you gonna tell him and hit the exit that way,
man. So one of the first questions that I wrote down, and this is obviously an easy one. What was your favorite show? So we've done a lot of shows, 100 shows right now. We've done a lot of shows with baby mama drama, BMI, the Kiki Palmer situation, step kid situation. We've done, I think, 3 or 4 shows with Dope Living TV. So, what was your favorite show, D, man? Give me your take. Which one you like the most?
Man. My favorite show when the real father had to ask the stepdad permission to come pick up his kid. Man, and that was a wild show right there, man. That was one of my favorites.
Man, so to recap, if you didn't listen to the show, basically what was asked was, is a man supposed to be responsible for his stepkids if they want to be with their biological parent? And I broke it down to D, and I broke it down to the whole team. Like, look, man, if I'm a dude, I'm the leader of the household, I need to know everything that's going on. That's the bottom line. That's the bottom line.
I think we all had similar but different.
I think we all had similar.
Wow.
Or we may feel different now. Maybe it's maturity.
I mean,
it's how the question was given at first. How I felt sometimes.
That's what it was. It was how the question was given, and it gave it in like a controlling manner instead of like joining into a life. It was like the stepdad was trying to take over. So I think.
Go ahead.
I don't know. I still feel the same about that. I think my stance back then was that when you're a step parent, you join into the village. You don't come to take over the village. So yes, you need to know everything that's going on as well as the mom would. And we was talking about stepdad specifically, right?
Yeah.
So we were talking about stepdad specifically. So when a stepdad comes in, it's like moms are making the arrangements with the dad and like family members for the kids to go somewhere, things of that nature. I think me and Kiva, we deal with that because we the baby mamas, only for a short amount of time though. So we used to having to make arrangements. So for example, it's like my significant other would know that my child is leaving the house because it's like, hey, so and so is going with their dad on Thursday. So I feel like that's regular communication. But when it was brought about on that episode, it was
more of
as
like,
if the dad could say yes or no. And it's like,
I don't think it was yes or no. I think it was more like, okay, well, he needed to be in the loop with everything. I think that's what
he needed
what
to
was
know.
going on.
You need to call him.
I'm gonna need to know.
I agree that if this a real stepfather, like, and y'all live together, I think of course he needs to be in the loop with what's going on, because if day to day people getting dropped off, picked up, everybody needs to know where everybody's at so that we can be around. One might be going to the house, one might need to pick up the son or the daughter. So I'm not saying like somebody you talking to. I'm talking about like this is like your husband or like long-term boyfriend, a real, stepfather that's contributing to your household and to the kid. I do think that they should be in the loop. I don't think they got to get on the group text together. I think that was said in the episode, but I do feel like they could know what's going on. We got to be on one page. We live together, right? Right.
But as a stepfather,
I think too.
You gotta stay in your lane. You gotta stay in your lane as a step parent. You gotta stay in your lane.
There's boundaries to certain things, unless y'all do have a great village like situation. When it's not like that, then it's kind of difficult for you to try to input yourself when you haven't set the standard for everybody to go along and get along. Now, if you and the dad, y'all could see each other, dap each other up, like, hey, bro, can you pick John up from soccer practice on Friday? Because I can't. Instead, they're probably like, yeah, okay. Hey, I'm picking him up on Friday from soccer practice. That's a village that works together. But when there's animosity, you can't have your chest poked out like, ha, 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 I'm stepdad. It ain't really gonna work like that. The dad.
If we dealing with grown people, it should just.
We dealing with grown folks.
Hey, so
right.
Little Kiki today. Okay, me.
If these little ghetto names.
If the stepdaddy gotta pick up little Kiki, then the real daddy and the stepdaddy might have to communicate that day. Mom might be at work, she can't answer the phone. Hey, call his dad and just let him know he don't gotta pick him up. You got him, because I gotta go XYZ. I mean, it's pure communication.
Listen, man.
It's common sense.
Really. Me personally, like I said, if y'all want that man to be the leader of the household and he's supposed to be responsible for everything and know what's going on, then y'all need to run it by him. Like, hey, yo, what's to this?
What are we asking you?
It's hard.
I mean, so the question was, I'm with a shorty, right? Okay, and I got step kids. The shorty got kids. So her baby daddy, original baby daddy that don't want to be with her no more, I'm managing all his responsibilities, his kids, her, everything. All right. So run that past me when these kids need to go somewhere. I need all ends on this.
It's the way you saying it. Because why you saying it like because you saying it in a country like a real like overly controlling way, like you gotta run that past me, and then blah blah blah. That when you going with that type of mindset, first of all, I'm not running shit past you. I'm going to include you like I include everybody else, because it's the way that you're putting it, as if you're trying to assert yourself when you don't need to assert yourself. What's understood don't need to be explained. So if you're going,
it's the tone that be messing with y'all.
It's always Jordan's tone every time.
Hey, then every time. No, they can't go. Then the other step parents said, no, they can't go. We doing something.
Who can't go where? Okay, wait. Story time. Wait, real short story time. My mom and my stepdad were exactly like that. My stepdad, though, took care of me and my sister for years. So when my dad was a huge disappointment and did not follow through on his commitment to me and my sister, my stepdad shut that down because he had to deal with our disappointment at home. So it was like, no, he can't come get the kids. And my mom followed suit with that. And in hindsight, it actually did save us a lot of disappointment, because when my dad would be like, yeah, I'm gonna come get y'all, and then don't come get us for 3 months straight, they got to deal with the attitudes at home. They got to deal with why my dad didn't come get me, now I'm bored, oh, I don't want to be here, and all of that stuff, when it's like you kind of try to save your kids from that disappointment. So my stepdad stood in that role and was just like, no, I don't want them to be disappointed no more. Like, let's not even go that route. Yeah. I feel like that's the dynamic that my mom and my stepdad had, though. And my stepdad was actually very active with us. When I got suspended from school, my stepdad was right there. It wasn't, my dad wasn't right there.
What I'm saying to you is he was in charge to a certain extent of that.
Why he gotta be in charge instead of just being a part of the village?
I get the village part.
The villages
got a part of the village. He ain't in charge. He's a part of the village.
The villages got
leaders. I agree, Kenyatta.
Yes, villages have leaders, but he's not in charge.
Okay.
My mama is my parent. He made a suggestion. It was just like, Tisha, I don't think the kids should be able to go with Anthony no more because look at them being disappointed every time. My mom was like, you know what? You're right.
Hey,
And that's
hey,
what it was. It was communication.
hey, hold on. Because I told D when we started this, I said we ain't gonna get to all the questions. I already
We
knew
are. We got timers, remember?
I already knew how
We
it was
got
gonna
time
go.
today.
So man,
We got timers.
I want to wrap with Calvin, man. Calvin, what was your favorite show? What was your favorite show?
I want to say the domestic violence show that we had because we shed light on that because a lot of people go through domestic violence every day. And then I had someone that I know personally listen to the show and let us know that that was one of that show helped them heal a little bit. So I really like that show.
Oh man, that's real.
Yeah, that is.
That's the show that we was telling people to.
Yeah, get out of the relationships. And that was a good show.
So
You know,
Okay, that's what I was
we
trying to
got a lot
figure
of-
out, that we was telling them to get out the relationship. Okay.
Yeah, nah, definitely don't.
I didn't know that.
Views now. Don't do that. And we do a lot of shows about
Different type.
domestic violence, kid violence, any type of situation where you may be seeking help. We try to put those hotline numbers in the show.
Yep.
We try to be fully transparent. You can email us. You can write into our link tree with comments and requests and things like that. We don't mind giving out information because nobody needs to be getting beat on in a relationship. That's not it.
absolutely, mentally or physically.
Mentally, physically, emotionally, all of that.
Yeah, and that's real, Calvin. That somebody listened to our show and felt impacted. Like, you know what, this may not be it. And I think it takes a lot of people. It takes a lot of people to be, that person, and they like to say, hey man, I got to get out of this. It looks like we got a comment. I seen the first comment from Marcella. Marcella, thank you for the 100th show. Congratulations. Thank you. Amber Jade, thank you on the 100th episode. We trying to do big things around here. We are definitely trying to do big things around here. Let's see. We got a comment from Kay. It says, as long as the stepfather is actually stepfathering, that's a new one. I've never heard of stepfather. Look,
Big Stephen.
it says, then he can be included and have a say-so. As long as the real father is 100%, then the stepfather will fall in place.
Bingo.
I think that's a great way to put
When
it.
that balance is there, is no need for the stepfather to overcompensate because the dad is already doing what he's supposed to do.
You know what that means, the stepfather and stepfathering.
Hey, my first question is, why they ain't together? You know what I'm saying?
Because they might not be compatible. We had a show about that, Jordan. Don't go down memory lane.
I want to know, man. This is exactly what we're doing. We're going
It's
down
the memory lane show.
Yeah.
But
we need to tell the audience exactly what we've been talking about and how, sometimes we don't always agree, but we still kind of move on. It is what it is. Okay, we got another one. So that's why it's no benefit in taking care of other men. Let's go, Keyshawn.
he didn't even finish reading it yet before he started agreeing and pumping his chest.
It didn't matter. It said that sucker ass situation men put themselves in is crazy. Kids don't respect them. Moms don't respect them. Their word isn't law, yet they're responsible for the children. To have responsibility without say is literally slavery.
So don't put yourself in a slavery situation. Why would you want to be with a woman that don't respect you off rip? Then don't be with a woman that got kids that don't respect you. So it looks to me like you in a situation that's not even fitting you anyway. So you should probably get out and never have that situation going on anyway.
They in it for the box. They in it for the box, baby girl. That's why they in it.
But don't be in it for the box, because when the box is included, that means the kids is separate. You give it real. Talking about the kids don't respect you. Well, the kids don't respect you because you just fucking on their mama. Why would I respect you and you just fucking my mama? Y'all ain't got shit going on.
But the boss respect them.
All right.
The whole barely.
Hey,
I knew my best friend was coming in the comments because that's who just said that. He gives me Jordan vibes.
A word?
Yes.
They probably get along great.
Irritated.
You need to keep him as a friend. He know what he's talking about.
Come out, keep him as a friend.
So
I feel bad, people. You got two Jordans.
So listen, Calvin, like I was saying, bro, that domestic violence show that we had definitely impacts a lot of people, and I could respect that we trying to change lives out here. Keyshawn, keep doing your thing. Like I said, man, y'all keep writing in with the comments because check out the show, man. You don't want to miss this one. You know, you can miss all the other shows. You don't want to miss this one. It's gonna get real. We live, baby. We live,
baby. I agree with this. I didn't disrespect my stepdad at all, and he was in my life 10 plus years. That's what I'm saying.
She didn't respect.
That's what I'm saying.
I didn't respect my stepdad at all. He was in my life. But I feel like it's because most stepdads don't try to establish bonds with the kids. But because men just have that thing that they automatically supposed to be respected.
Is it a reason, Kay, why you didn't respect him? Or was it like, did you have like some resentment? Was it like a backstory to why you didn't respect him? Was he not playing his part? Did you feel like he was like a ain't shit, stepdaddy? Like, what?
I mean, she gonna comment. We're gonna circle back to that.
Okay, go ahead. I just want to know if there was a backstory to that. But
I think that, realistically, it's hard being a man coming into a situation and it's already kids involved. It's already a way that they do things that's involved. And especially you're not the biological parent, it's kind of like the door is open for disrespect. No matter what you do, those kids will never be able to see you as I want to say the full or major authoritarian figure in that household.
I think
that's not 100% true.
Oh,
go ahead.
We got Marcel in the chat, man.
Something that a lot of people don't realize in a domestic violence situation is that a lot of people have been distanced from their families and friends. They sometimes don't have the finances to leave. They also have been brainwashed to believe that they can't function, survive without the perpetrator. There are organizations that will help. Kudos to the show for helping and getting the word out about real life situations and helping people.
That is so true.
That is true.
We do that. We do that.
I feel like each situation is different because each parent is different. Sometimes it's a power move to piss the other parent off, but it's also important as stepdad, stepmom should also not condone or support the bullshit the other parent doing because they're courting the parent who has primary custody. That's what I really feel like it is as well. Is because honestly, stepmoms and stepdads deal with the same stuff. Honestly, stepmoms have it worse. I feel like because stepdads, y'all get way more time to establish a bond with the kid. Usually, dads don't have primary custody of kids. So, say you're dating a dad that only gets to see his kids like every other weekend. The weekend that he actually has his kids, you might not even see him. So you don't really get to bond with the kids unless it becomes a situation where y'all living together and y'all get the kids together type of thing. Or y'all purposely are incorporating the kids.
I think it's the parents, like the parent who is the parent of the child. I think it's their responsibility too. Like kids gonna do what you allow. I mean, you could never if you allow disrespect, your kid's gonna disrespect whoever. So it's up to you too to put that child in check and say, okay, you know what, this is what it is. I know, this is something new or whatever the case may be, and align some respect there, period. I mean, that's just like disrespect to anybody. You don't gotta like a person, but respect should always be a thing, especially for adult figure, unless they harming you or hurting you.
It's a two-way street too, because ultimately parents do not try to prep their kids for a new relationship. That's one. Two, the person that is courting said person that has kids usually does not. Now, I won't say usually because there are some people out there that are interested in establishing bonds with the kids because they know it's like a package deal type of thing. But if you're not in it to do that, it's kind of hard for the kid to like you and respect you. What am I liking and respecting that? I see you come in the house. I see you leave out the house. You kind of around, but you never speak to me. You never ask me how my day is going. You never try to play football with me outside. Like it's certain things that you should do to try to bond with the child. And I think that will establish more respect instead of just seeing you walk around like King Tut or seeing you just every other day laid up with my dad. It doesn't.
I think that
it don't work like that.
Realistically speaking, when you get into a situation with somebody else's kids, how many times do we hear the mother figure tell the incoming stepdad or father figure that, oh, you can't discipline my kids, you're not their dad, is that? And I know y'all looking crazy, but it's some shorties out here built like that.
But no,
I'm looking at the comments.
That come with trust though, period too. Like you ain't finna just be in my kid's life and then first day in stepdaddy mode, you wanna whoop some,
if I can't whoop them, I ain't feeding them.
But it's also too that kids don't even.
It's
Kids
not
don't even be having issues with the step parent. They also got daddy issues anyway, so they really longing the love from their original dad. And then you come in and they like, that ain't my daddy. When it's like you should probably work on your kid establishing a relationship with their first
Come on the straight.
dad first before you try to get them a stepdad.
I mean,
So now kid both.
but let's be realistic.
Hey, you
It's a
know what?
confusion situation
Let's
for
have-
children.
Sometimes
We'll
the
see
stepdad
one
ain't
day
better
on
than the
this.
real
Yeah,
dad.
yeah, yeah.
One day.
Let's
That's what I'm saying. Sometimes the stepdad may be better. But still, it's like prep your kid for that situation. Don't just bring Tom in and all your kid to see is Tom going in and out your bedroom every time. But Tom don't ever stop and say, "What's up, Joey? How the game going?"
man.
Like, where's the bond there?
First of all, ladies, stay with your fellas. If you got kids,
No.
please,
Yep.
please try your best. Fellas, stay with your ladies. If you got kids, buy them, please, because it's in the best interest of the kid. Really,
It's best interest of the kids. Yeah.
Can y'all
Or
come
just
on?
don't have kids. I was just saying, or don't have kids.
That's
or
why
don't have kids. You
My whole ending to it is just don't have children. If you don't like this person, if there's any iota that you are disgusted by this person or don't see your life with this person, do not have kids, y'all. That's the
Hey,
only thing I can say.
Hey,
Hmm?
Kim,
I'm glad you said that. But I hate that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, cut you off. But I'm glad you said that. It brings me to a point for another show we had. The woman that left the kid with the dude. When he said, when she told him that, hey, look, I don't have any kids. And she left on the baby with.
straight up.
She said, I don't want to be a mom no more.
I told you that.
But I think me, you, and Cap, me and Jordan was talking about this other day. But how is that right? You know what I'm saying? The mother leave that kid after she had.
This the thing that I think, bro. If a woman could abort a kid or leave a kid, whatever the case may be, then the father should have every right to be able to walk away with impunity as well.
But they do.
I don't think that's true. I don't
Name a situation where a dad walked away and was super scrutinized compared to a mom walking away. Like a mom walking away is way more taboo than a dad.
About a man paying how much in child support?
My favorite
Scrutiny
thing to say is if I don't take care of if I have a kid, no matter what, like, okay, you don't want the kid, I don't want the kid, I end up having a kid. If I don't take care of my kids, they're going to take me to jail, no questions. Like, it's not going to be a child support. It's not going to be a go hunting me down. I'm going to go to jail.
Hold up, baby.
If a man don't take
thank you.
I don't pay child support.
I'm going to jail.
That's paperwork before the child support. That's somebody going down there even putting you on child support. If my daughter go to school smelling like piss every day, them people is going to call the people on me.
If your kid don't go to school today, who they sending the letter to? They ain't sending it to the daddy. They sending it to my house.
What a bit of baby mamas.
They got both address.
Point them out.
Little baby mama.
Just saying. We can't walk away from, because when the baby is born, the baby is automatically ours. The baby is yours once you sign on the dotted line. So it's like we automatically are tied to that kid no matter what. And our consequences are way harsher than yours. Y'all's is mostly just monetary. As long as you're monetarily taking care of the kid, they don't give a damn what you do. If we don't feed our kid, clothe our kids, send them to school in the proper attire, make sure that they're groomed properly, make sure that they actually getting the education that's enrolled in school, etc., we getting pinned to the cross. They taking us to jail, prosecuted to the max.
Money ain't, man. Real guys, if you listen to this, man, money ain't nothing, man. It's time.
It's nothing.
The time the kids need time. Kids need time.
Who is worse, a bitter baby mama or a bitter baby daddy? A bitter baby daddy.
Hey, nah.
Oh.
Hold up.
I got a little feeling right now.
I think that women have more leverage when it comes to custody, childcare, and things like that. So as a man, if you go to the court and say, "Oh, my baby mama ain't shit, this, that, and the third, I want it, they finna tell you, my boy, matter of fact, since you down here, sign these papers. What you want?
That's not how it works. That's not how it works.
So
I know a girl that's on child support that her baby daddy get child support, and obviously I know tons of men that's on child support. I also get child support. That's not how it works, especially in the state of Indiana. Anybody can be put on child support. The mama for sure can be put on child support. If the dad is taking care of the child and he goes down to the court and says, I would like to pursue child support against so-and-so, they're going to take her income and his income and figure out who got the most. If she got, not even who has the most, who has primary custody. Based on who has primary custody, the other parent has to pay support based on
Well, the
time.
mom gonna win, bro.
But his shit ain't gonna move
No,
that
she's
fast,
not. If
Oh,
she don't want primary custody of that child, she's not gonna win. She's automatically gonna lose, and the dad gets primary custody. Now she has to pay child support. The problem is that dads don't try to get primary custody of their kids because they don't want primary custody of their kids. The ones that do, I've seen them win. So when dads actually start stepping up and saying that they want their children and not wanting to pay for their kids, then they'll start waiting in the court.
Hey,
But until you see that, you're not gonna see it.
So what's worse, man? Bitter baby mama, bitter baby.
A bitter baby daddy.
they both
I
bad.
can't stand a bitter baby daddy.
I feel like
I
I
gotta
feel
go.
like Emilio
You
gonna
must got bitter baby daddy.
Calvin, see, Calvin said he hate a bitter baby daddy.
A bitter baby daddy can be dangerous.
So I can't tell.
Yeah, that's because he
A
trying to
bitter
stop
baby
everything.
daddy can be dangerous though. He can be kind
A
of
bitter baby daddy can be deadly. A bitter baby mama.
D, I mean, you got
You a baby daddy?
Hey,
Yeah, you are you a
hey.
bitter baby daddy?
Me?
Jordan, are you a bitter baby daddy?
Come on, man. I'll take care of everything I got.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
most
Please,
definitely.
I didn't say you didn't take care of myself. You a bitter baby.
Yeah, y'all are trolling right now.
Ain't never been bitter about anything.
You
baby.
trolling.
My sister is divorced, and because she makes more money, she has to pay child support because she has the kids one day less than he does. See,
God,
it's about time. It's about time.
It's
That's
hard out
crazy.
here.
And what's stupid is that they'll say joint custody, right? Even though the kid is a child age
still gotta
and they
pay.
know that it's possible, you still have to pay. But the parent that has primary custody gets less child support because of the joint custody, even though it's impossible to split the kid 50-50.
$10.
So like I have joint custody with Aiden's dad, but Aiden lives 2 hours away from his dad. Y'all do the math. How is he supposed to be here and there half of the year? And he's in school. It don't make sense.
Yeah, it ain't.
But the judge is like, okay, that works. So I ain't said nothing. It is what it is. It's just a very stupid calculation.
Hey,
They be like, y'all agree, that works. If it makes sense, cool. If it don't,
hey,
y'all figure it out.
At least get through like 10 questions.
Yeah, because I was finna say, bro. I told D how this is.
What question we on?
Diana, what's your favorite show, man?
We ain't got off number one.
Give me your favorite show.
Damn, like.
All the shows where me and Jordan like almost hung up on each other and had to call each other after the show.
Almost, you did it.
That was almost
That'd be nice.
89 shows. I'm sorry.
It was about, we have 100. We got like 89 of the shows where me and Jordan had to get courtesy calls like, hey, we still friends.
Hey, girl, let me tell you something. Whatever I say in the show, that's really how I feel about most things in real life. And I remember
Most
we had
definitely.
a show.
It's so irritating.
I mean, hey,
It's so frustrating.
So annoying.
we had a show about BMI, y'all, body mass index, and for those people who don't know what BMI is, that
He
is,
basically called us. How you gonna talk about
He
people?
called everybody on the show fat.
What it started with.
Look, my BMI was low back then. It ain't now.
They be like,
Hey.
who do you?
I don't know. What
And
you're
then
talking
Kiana tried to try George said it's out of date. So the BMI chart is out of date. Remember you told
about.
him
Hey, yeah, y'all.
Yeah.
Listen, man, when we
I don't have a favorite show. I feel like each show we got better and better. My favorite show was our live show that we had in Gary.
Yeah.
That show was so lit and so fun. We had great crowd participation. And I can't even remember the topics because they kept giving us drinks, y'all. So we
Better
was,
and longer than expected.
Oh,
like.
the
it
main
was definitely
topic we had
longer than expected.
about the one that the guy found out about his daughter 11 years later.
That was gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was gonna be one of my favorite shows too, because that topic
That's,
they was following up like with letters after letters, right? Listener letters.
yeah.
We had like kept in touch with that situation, so I think that was cool that they was really digging our advice. Like we was hip to what they had going on. They was writing in, trying to make sure that we stayed on top of it. So we talked about that in a couple episodes. So I say that listener letter was kind of like my fave, yeah.
Okay.
Just because we kept up with it so much.
What's your favorite, Jordan?
I agree.
Man, we had a lot of really good shows, guys, and it was hard for me to pick like a favorite show. But I think when we addressed the hold on, what was it? I think when we addressed the call the police but don't be lying. That was a show that we had, and it was basically about when people get the police called on them, they get falsely accused of things and this, that, and the third. And that's a real thing, bro. If you, and I think Kenyatta, you quoted on the show, man, y'all shouldn't be hanging out with no police ass shorty. And this is what Kenyatta quoted. And realistically, bro, anytime that the Jakes gotta get involved and you playing, bro, you playing with somebody's life, bro.
And this is a serious topic. Like, we joke all the time, but the way that the justice system works, if you are not in imminent danger, playing police games is never gonna be cool. It's never gonna be something that I'm gonna sit there and keep.
You're gonna be mad.
Yeah,
the woman in jail, because the women go to jail too nowadays. Whoever they feel is mostly in the wrong when they pull up is the person that's
Alvin, don't laugh at me.
Hey, you call the police on me one time and it don't.
I'm out. I'm done.
Then as soon as they go to jail.
Okay, wait. So did y'all know? I just found out recently. Y'all remember that one topic I was talking about? We're not gonna mention the actual topic, but that one topic I was talking about when I was exposing myself.
One topic, and you not gonna mention it.
The one topic where I exposed myself, we was talking about calling the police.
Yeah. Matter of fact, you was apparently putting your hands on.
Hello. Yeah.
Anyway, so did you know? Did you know?
Right.
Look, I have been redeemed, and the man that I have now is saved, sanctified, and filled with the Holy Ghost. Thank you, God, that He don't bring that out of me no more. But anyway.
Yeah, funny.
Did you know? Also, too, calling the police, if you make a report, you might change your mind later, but the state gonna be like, baby, we picked this up, and we're gonna pursue against this person whether you like it or not. And that experiencing that is, especially if you really care about the person, and it may have been the heat of the moment, you felt like that was the one thing to do. If you are not absolutely certain about that, please don't do it. But if you are in imminent danger, by all means, do what you have to do. But if y'all are just playing, y'all back and forth, hitting each other, cussing each other out, just getting real violent, just remove yourself. If you gotta go, even if you gotta leave your own house, honestly, I'm not leaving my own house, but if you must, leave your own home and go to a safer area, because putting your life in danger as far as your freedom goes, it's a no-go. When the state pick it up,
hey,
the state gonna pick it up.
Listen, but like I said, as soon as you get them laws involved, it don't even matter.
Right.
You say no one.
It's a
laws involved. Exactly, bro. But so moving forward, man, we got a gang of questions to go through. I know we probably not gonna get.
We only on question number 1.
We only on question number 1. Y'all gotta be patient with us. We don't normally link up like this where we can see everybody, so we a little excited, man.
For real.
But then the next question I wanted to ask: what was the most controversial show? What do y'all think was the most controversial show? The show where we was like, nah, and I think, bro, what I'm gonna say is between two shows, and it's kind of the way Calvin had reacted to one of the shows, and I'll explain.
We like Calvin reacted.
Hey, go ahead.
Hey, if you want me to go for it, bro, the most controversial show, when we was talking about Meg Thee Stallion, that show, and when we talked about that was, to me, those was the most controversial shows, because I'm always innocent until proven guilty. But social media, the internet, all of that is guilty till proven innocent, bro. It's crazy. But I remember we was talking about the whole Tory Lanez, Megan Thee Stallion thing, and I couldn't get 3 words in without Calvin saying, man, fuck Tory Lanez.
Look, Calvin is a girl's guy, okay? He is for the girls.
I support women, no cap. Fuck Tory Lanez.
I don't think he did it, but I still.
And still in 2024,
he's guilty.
Standing on it. Yeah, I mean,
you still innocent to proven guilty. He got proven
guilty.
He got proven guilty. Y'all still think he's innocent. That's how I know men are delusional.
His driver didn't even testify.
Fuck the driver.
First of all,
the gun wasn't even in his possession.
We don't. I feel like
it was evidence.
We don't see everything that goes on in court.
He's guilty.
So when we can't see everything, the jurors saw everything they need to see in order to convict him. I don't think that they would have took it lightly, especially for the charges that he had. If they genuinely didn't have no evidence, that case would have got thrown out, because it's a gun charge and a discharge of a firearm. But you remember when we talked about his charges, he already had he already had cases for discharging a firearm in the United States. First of all, Tory Lanez is not even a damn U.S. citizen.
Hey, he was going to jail anyway,
That's
no
where he
doubt.
fucked up at.
He was going to jail.
That's where he messed up.
Then he assaulted Meg Thee Stallion, bro. I don't.
But he didn't go to jail for assaulting her. He went to jail for discharge of a firearm by a felon and something else to do with the actual gun. He didn't go to jail for actually shooting her.
But hold on, remember
discharge of a firearm causing bodily injury.
He didn't
that
even
part.
have no gunshot residue on him. How you fire a gun with no gunshot
He's
residue?
guilty.
Yeah.
Well, people,
Who shot the gun then?
I think Meg's best friend.
Who shot the sheriff?
He's guilty.
That's the question of 2024. But honestly, I do hope that we leave that. I hope we leave that part in 2023 because I do see how it does affect Megan to have to keep talking about that. And
y'all see
it's like
interview. It looks shaky to me, boss. It looks
her shaky.
Yeah,
her what?
Interview. So basically, Gayle King was like, "Meg, what happened?" And then Meg just started crying all of a sudden, like I don't know.
Because it's triggering.
Right.
You gotta think about it. It's a triggering situation. And when you're a celebrity, you have to do certain stuff unless you're just gonna go quiet like Beyonce. And most people can't even afford to do that. They have to do certain things. So it's like if she was to stay quiet, then it would have been perceived another way. If she opened her mouth, it was gonna be perceived that way. So she was damned if she did, damned if she didn't. I feel like that's a very triggering situation to talk about. Being shot at or to just be in a situation where it's a bunch of people giving their opinion. You got the whole world giving their opinion about your situation, whether you were shot or not shot, whether you lying or not lying. When it's a domestic violence situation between you and a man, that's rough.
He's not a man.
You go through that alone and it's rough.
He's not a man. He's a sucker.
He's a child. He's literally 2 feet tall.
That's what I'm saying. She should have kicked this bitch ass.
Hey,
I would have beat his ass, dog.
Hey, D, what's the most controversial episode for you, man?
Man, hey, it's a lot of them, man. I really can't. I just
you and Kenyatta start arguing, and
first of all, Kenyatta argue with everybody on every show all the time.
That's
hey,
not
remember the one?
no, I'm not.
Me and Kiva never argue.
Right, we never argue.
Me and Kiva never argue. And Kiva argue with everybody too, because we're together. We are one.
Don't put me in.
But hey, when the kids
I am not that bad.
Kind of eat stuff up a little bit with you and Joy, man. But
no, it didn't.
Every show
it eased enough. Like
I came in peace, and
it gave me and Jordan. It gave me and Jordan like 2 shows, right. And then it was me and Kiva arguing with Jordan.
But every show that people ain't never heard before. Like you like
never heard of
every show. Kiana hung up the phone. I'm done.
I had to deal with the fact that like some stuff when you do podcasting, y'all, you have to learn to agree to disagree without hard feelings because at the end of the day, this is something that we enjoy to do and it's nice to have open conversation. But baby, when I tell one to box Jordan,
listen, I know it was.
I wanted to throw hands a couple times.
I know it was. She texted me and said, "Am I tripping?"
Jordan, who said that?
You text me, like, "Am I tripping?"
I did. I text Captain like, "Am I the only one that feels like this?" Because why? He was like, "No, bro, you're not tripping, man. It's just Jordan."
Minute. I think, and I haven't been on the show for the whole 100 episodes. I came in kind of like maybe like midway or like almost like
probably like 50.
Yeah, you found
no, it wasn't even 50. You came in at the beginning. Dang near.
There was still some shows that I didn't get in on, but every show where Kenyatta hung up more than twice, it mean it was getting juicy. It was getting good. It was getting good. And then I'd be having to text my good sis, like, you know what? Forget Jordan.
It's okay. We're just gonna wrap the show up. I'd be like, okay, wrap it up.
I'm on the phone with Jordan an hour after the show. Man, it's bullshit.
I'm sorry. We said we gonna do better in the new year.
Y'all have done
Jordan. We have done better. We honestly have been agreeing more than anything. And I don't know if I'm just turning into Jordan or if he's just getting soft.
That I don't be capping, brother. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't think that's what it is. Okay. I think Kenyatta's growing up.
Hey, you know, hey, Joy, you asked the question.
Thanks,
the one that you referred them 2 cars. Remember that show there? You
rented 2 cars.
He was like, so you want a new car, somebody he referenced y'all girl.
When he compared women to cars.
Yeah,
Hey,
that
hold
was
up.
the show.
I'll tell
That
y'all
was the
exactly
one.
what I
That's why
said.
Kevin laughing. That was the
I'll
one
tell
right
y'all
there.
exactly what I said. Hold on, man. I said, bro, I was talking about we were talking about body count at one point in time, and people was like body count, and I said, hear me out. I said, if I gotta drive across the country from New York to California, I'm in the transportation business. Am I finna pick the 1992 Honda Accord with 250,000 miles on it, or am I gonna drive this maybe Toyota Camry with maybe 10,000 miles on it? You feel me? That's all I said. That's all I said.
You would do better. You wouldn't drive the Toyota Camry at all, but
One is gonna perform better. That's all.
Kevin, that's exactly what the reaction was because I just could not believe. I literally asked him. I remember asking him, y'all. I said, "Are you comparing women to cars?" He said, "Yeah." I was like,
Dead ass.
"That's it." At that point, I knew, like, Jordan just my good old Jordan, Jordan.
You hung up that night too.
Getting the people going.
I be trying to tell y'all for real about which one y'all gonna pick, damn it. Exactly.
I'm going with the Camry.
Gonna pick what?
Who
Who picked the Camry is the question.
I mean, if that bitch got 10,000 miles on the baby, give him here.
But that's the thing. How are you going to know how many miles is on the Punani? You're not gonna know.
Well, first of all,
You'll never know.
And why are you asking?
You'll never know. You'll never know.
Y'all don't want to do this, man. I don't know.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
We can do it.
Hold on. Realistically speaking, bro, it's scientifically proven that the more partners a shorty have, the less likely she's able to maintain a successful relationship with one man. That's science.
We're talking about how do you know?
What?
Science.
That's not the question.
First of all,
body count.
forget the number. Forget the number. Forget the number.
Relationships.
Forget the number. Forget
He
the
good
number.
at doing. This is what my problem is with Jordan. Let me
Oh
tell
my
y'all.
God.
He's good at diverting.
He is good at deflecting and diverting.
Deflecting and diverting the question.
Like if this is the exit, he go on the other exit, and it be going to the same destination, but he want to take another exit.
So let me change what I'm saying. So forget the number, bro. Forget the number.
That was what we was talking about.
So let's say we couldn't see the odometer on either vehicle. You feel me?
Give me the
Give me the bid.
Let's say we couldn't see the odometer with zero, with no miles on it. Both the odometers covered up. Let's say the Honda 1993. You don't know how many miles on it. Got a couple rust spots. The tires shake a little bit. Do you know about the tires shaking? Tires shake a little bit.
Look that bitch way.
When you start it up on the start, you feel me? Now you could drive that car across the country, or you could drive the Toyota. Less damage on it. Look a little.
My thing. But you comparing that as if women make certain noises, or you can notice how many partners she had. She gonna moan the same way she was moaning when she first got it.
Yeah.
So if you're not really gonna know the difference, honey, you just gonna assume.
Babies. Like, you talking about he's trying to compare it to women and how many relationships and all that, when that's not what we was talking about.
We talking about relationship. We talking about fishing poles.
Hey, but what I'm telling you, y'all, if the body count don't matter, this is why I'm highlighting all these other things.
It does matter.
You feel me?
But the body count does not matter, and this is why. Why do y'all think that women do not care about y'all body count? Because we know it's high. We know it's high off rip.
Hold on. We all know that there's different standards for men and women.
No, it's only different standards because women choose to not worry about shit that we cannot control. We can't control how many bodies you had before you met me. So why are you worried about who came before you when you should be worried about keeping what you got right now? You should be worried about who I'm gonna get next if you don't act right. So worry about yourself.
Hold on, little baby. Let me tell you.
Worry about yourself. Stop worrying about who came before you because they don't matter.
Hold on, little baby. If it don't matter, why y'all cap about it?
Who cap?
All right.
How you gonna know?
Where the comments at, bro? Because they be capping.
Women be capping.
How are you gonna know?
Business.
Hey,
don't ask
cap.
Hold up.
Let me say something.
Baby, we be capping.
Right?
Wait, Calvin. Go ahead.
I was watching this other podcast, and they was interviewing this woman, and she said, "I mean, if a man put on a condom with me, that don't count."
What?
So the nigga say, how many niggas don't count then? She was like, About 60.
Bruh, this that girl math that Kenyatta posted on Facebook about earlier. This is girl math right here.
You telling me since he wore the condom?
That's the content I posted.
Nah, you made a post earlier today about girl math. I'm saying the math don't be math.
He's saying the
No,
math.
that math ain't mathing.
It ain't.
You said
You
about
hear me?
60. I damn near fainted.
60?
60.
Just because of the
How
rubber?
many niggas hit? In my mind,
No.
answer. So how many niggas hit wrong?
So answer that question then. So is that true to y'all?
What?
True to what?
About
If you got a condom on, it don't count.
The count is the count, no matter how you flipped it, turned it. If you just gave me head, if you just gave back shots, if you just fuck missionary, it really don't matter. It's all in the same count.
I'm not counting just head now.
You don't count? I do.
How many minutes do I have to last for the count?
You said
How many minutes?
Yeah.
Good question.
If you're a hitter quitter, it don't count. If you're a hitter quitter, it don't count.
7 minutes of heaven, it count, baby.
For 45 seconds, it don't count.
Baby, that was a dream. It wasn't worth it.
Hey, yo.
Dang!
Hey,
You
it
just
shouldn't
rip
matter
my
how
head
long.
off.
Hey.
It doesn't matter how long as nobody, none of the bodies was a homie. Oh, bro. Dap me up, sis.
Hold up.
Dap you up.
I don't care.
Hey,
Like, we
nah.
don't care. Us women don't
no
care
evidence,
because
nah.
we know that men are double count. I mean, y'all body count. This is a realistic like conversation me and my friends have had. Men's body count is always going to be either double or triple our real body count. So at the end of the day, we know that men are out here having frivolous sex with
So
women.
what's your
Y'all
real
think
body
dudes
count
just
versus
be
your
clapping
fake
cheeks
body
like
count?
that?
You
Y'all
said
think,
what?
y'all
What
think
is your
dudes just
real-
be out here clapping cheeks like that?
Definitely, and I definitely think y'all.
Jordan, okay, you know some of the guys we went to high school with.
You think
We know for sure
you think
that
them
they was
dudes is still out here clapping the
no,
same?
but I'm saying in
Been getting high on the
general.
map.
I'm saying in general that it's easy. I know me and Jordan have different opinions on this. We had a show about this too, where Jordan said that it's harder for men to have sex with women than it is for women to have sex with men.
It is.
I agree to a certain extent.
100%.
However, I do know some women that will have sex with a man based off of certain things, and it ain't the stuff that y'all think. It'd be frivolous shit that me and Kiva would never fall for.
Name them.
Stop.
When y'all just talk about that dude?
Hey, we was talking about what? No, we wasn't.
The last show.
What last show?
Go back and watch the last show.
Irritating.
No. I wasn't talking about that. No, I wasn't talking about that. I'm saying, okay, for example, remember we was talking about women don't just randomly find men in a club and take them home and have sex, right? Yes, they do. We
Yeah,
do.
they do.
I say we do. I've never done that because I'm terrified of stuff like that. But I know women that do that, and it's because based off of the appearance, this looks like what will be considered a high value man. Remember, we had that episode about high value men and what that means, etc.
Mhm.
That was one of my favorite episodes, by the way. But yeah, it's when you are a high value man, or you look like money, walk like money, talk like money, you getting the chicks regardless. A lot of women, that's all they look for until it don't work.
Yes.
Yeah, stop that shit.
Hey, man.
Why did you do you like that? Because I had a little jokey joke. I'm gonna say it.
Listen,
You got a joke for
man.
who?
We need to
Hold on. Who was your joke for?
Nobody, Calvin, not you.
It was in general. It's probably about the show we had last week. If we had y'all listened to the show last week, y'all gotta tune in. True or false?
True or
Women
false?
cheat up, men cheat down. True.
I don't know, Greg. Hold
I
up.
don't
Hold up.
As far as cheating, I think women definitely cheat up.
Women cheat up,
100%.
but I don't
Men
know.
cheat down.
Well, I was gonna say
Mhm.
with anything. You know what I'm saying?
Right, you
It ain't no
can't-
cheating down. Dudes unilaterally gonna cheat whether the shorty is better than your shorty or whether the shorty is not better than your shorty. I don't think it's necessarily a preference because for dudes, you gotta take whatever you could get, baby.
Nah.
Nah.
I'm gonna tell you.
Hell
Hold
nah.
up. I'm finna
I
tell you
gotta
why.
go up, Joy.
I'm finna tell you why, bro. Because
Why you gotta go up, B?
hold up. Let me
No,
say
I'm
this
saying
real
shit.
quick. Realistically, bro, as dudes, Calvin, you, me, and D, bro.
For sure.
We all know we done took somebody down that we didn't really care for like that. And you know what I'm saying? They may not have looked all that good, but we took them down anyway.
With the lights off.
Turn down the lights.
Y'all are treacherous.
That's what I'm saying, bro. So that like dudes don't necessarily always cheat either or. either up or down. I think dudes really gonna get whatever they could get. You gotta have game.
Yeah, but
I feel like us women, the only way we cheat down is if we spin the block. So like usually even when we date up. So like usually our new nigga is better than our last man. But if we sometimes we be, circling around and
So why
around
do
and
y'all spin the
around.
block?
So I will only speak for myself. I don't know why a lot of
Spin
women
the block?
he said, why do women spin the block?
And how many times you spin the block?
How many times baby, I've been spinning the block my whole life. Not gonna lie. My last two relationships I have. Jordan knows me very well. Me and Jordan went to high school together. He knows I have spent the block on the same man he been cussing me out about since high school. The first time that I did not spin the block was with my most recent ex, and then the guy that I'm with now. Those two were totally new, never seen, never was in a relationship with them before. But before that,
easier because it's like you already know what it come with. You go and
you already know what you getting.
Nikki,
You spin the block before Nikki?
No, hold on, Kevin. We gave you advice last week. Don't you spin the block no more.
I'm not. hey,
don't put my good sis out like that.
They're gonna have to go listen to the show for that info. Okay, so
hey, yo.
Hey, the Patreon.
You know what? I commended Nikiva. I had told off to the side. It take a lot of guts to share your personal business on the show like that. So
on the show, that's what's up.
She did her thing. Kenyatta, you still got the Christmas tree up? You down yet? Yeah.
That's a bike drop.
My creation.
Oh, okay.
It's not that drop. It's really my tree.
Yeah. You know, they're supposed to come down like what on the first? What's the guidance on taking the Christmas tree down? When you supposed to
I ain't even getting into that one.
This tree finna turn into Valentine's Day. I ain't gonna lie, y'all finna see pink.
That's the thing these days.
Hey, you may get a gift then.
Hey,
that's the point.
But
I personally feel like
you funny as hell.
Women and men. We got a comment, y'all.
We got a question.
So we got
women and men both cheat up and down. However, if one gender had to cheat down the most, I say men don't care how they look. The female giving it up and they don't smell. And they don't smell dudes smashing. Yeah.
Laugh now, truth hurts, cry later. Come on, man. He on to something now. You cooking. Let him cook.
Y'all gonna smash anything if it.
I just told you.
If it ain't tangy.
I just told.
If it's tangy,
so why don't men have standards, y'all?
Hold on. I just told y'all what it was. A dude gotta put in work to clap a shorty cheeks, where a shorty could find the dude and be like, "Hey, bro, you trying to, you know what I'm saying?" And that dude gonna be like, "Yeah, I ain't got nothing to do, so might as well." You feel me? That's just how the game go.
But
y'all needs to be. I want men in 2024 to be more careful and love themselves.
You gotta women to control that box if you want men to control this.
No, y'all need to the same way that we're not supposed to give up the box.
Yeah,
men should stop giving up the penis.
Yeah, you gotta
control you. You gotta not slinging your stuff around.
Hold up.
What you saying?
Y'all have no self-control.
Hold on, what Kevin says.
Yeah, so what I was saying is like when I was younger, I really didn't care, but now I'm older. Like you gotta have something. You gotta be in my same tax bracket. You gotta bring something to the table. You feel me? You can't just if I ask you what you do every weekend, you say I go out. Like that's a red flag.
Yeah.
Is we gonna leave
that's time to spend to go out, read a book. Learn some new skill. Make sure that you learning something. I can't be with you if you're constantly learning.
I agree with you, Kevin. But it be the thing to me where, okay, so on one hand, men say that's what y'all want. On another hand, when we talking about other stuff, men be like, oh, I don't care how much money you make, how intelligent you are, what stuff you got going on.
Calvin's never said that. Calvin's always been like that he cares about what a woman brings to the table. He don't want no bro shit.
But I'm talking about like the majority. I've heard like men say like they don't want women who boost up like their accomplishments, their education, the things that they take pride in. I know you do, but I'm saying it's a lot of men who don't care about that. Yeah. So it's like, how do y'all say y'all don't care about that? Yet y'all want a woman, not you, Calvin, but yet most men want a woman that come with these things that make them look, pretty on the outside, but then you say you don't want that.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because they have not been around women that had to fight to be successful. You know what I'm saying?
What
that preacher talk.
For real, I'm serious. Like I watch my mother, my aunties, my cousins like really bust their ass to take care of their families. You know, even taking care of the men in the house. You know, so I don't want a weak woman. I want a strong woman.
Let me say this. The ladies on the show, put your hands up if you want to work hard and be in a competitive.
I don't want to work hard.
All right then.
I don't think that it needs to be in a competitive manner, but I do feel like that
Everything is competition.
No, it's not. You make it a competition, Jordan.
Yeah.
Everything is not a competition. I could have my lane over here, you have your lane over there. You could stay in your lane, and then I stay in my lane, and we come together as a couple to build the foundation that we're supposed to build. But when it starts to be a competition, because you're too busy looking at what I'm doing over here and thinking that you need to catch up with me, instead of congratulating me or thanking me for what I'm contributing to the household, just like I should be doing you and encouraging you and building you.
Absolutely.
That's when it becomes a race to the finish when it shouldn't be. We got the same goal. We going after the same things. Because the end goal is because we building our foundation for our kids and our family. And that means that I'm building for you and you're building for me. So what's the competition for?
Hey, you're right. In a sense of a relationship, Kenyatta, you're right. That you shouldn't be competing in a relationship 100%. But what I'm saying to you is in life, in general,
you're right.
There's a competition, bro. Women compete against other women for better men. Hold up.
I agree.
Hold up. Oh, my bad. I ain't mean that.
Damn.
They finna fight, y'all.
If she ain't agree, he was
Gonna get put out.
I was gonna say, bro, women compete against other women for better men all the time. Y'all don't say that y'all do it. Y'all won't never admit to doing it, but that's 100% what y'all do. And realistically, men compete all the time in a competitive marketplace to be better men. That's just what it is. Everybody wants to have the best for themselves. In order to do that, that means that inherently people have to work harder than other people to get there. That's the bottom line. Everything is a competition. I'm not talking about relationship-wise, but everything is a competition. But if you're bringing things to a situation that a man really don't care about, why you get upset at a man if he say, I don't care about these things? Just like if a man's bringing something to a situation that you care about, why would you say, oh, I want you to do something different if you care about the things that he's currently bringing? That don't make no sense.
So I think that we're talking about relationships that are not equally yoked, and that's what the problem that comes about regardless, because you're automatically going to care about what your spouse is doing. Now we're talking about competing against other women. That also sounds really immature because women and men that are secure in themselves and who they are don't compete. That's like the ketchup brands competing against each other when they have the same product. I know that my product is this product. I'm going to set my price and people still going to buy it anyway. So I don't need to compete with Heinz and the other ketchup companies because we literally on the same playing field. It's the same thing.
Let's bring them last two comments back up.
In the first comment, Kay has said that I don't work hard. I'm married, so I don't have to, but I do work because we have children, and I want my daughter to know that women. I want my daughter to know that women have to have their own, which I agree with. And then the following comment was Keyshawn's comment where he said, "Every man is different, but in my opinion, real men don't care about that shit. Why should I care if my woman's in the same tax bracket as me? Her purpose is to help me, not compete with me." I agree.
Can I answer that?
Yeah, go ahead, Calvin, because I know you fired up.
Yeah, I'm fired up because my thing is this. If you in the same tax bracket as me, we got the same goals. Because guess what? The people that's broke want to wear Louis, Gucci, and all that. They want to spend. They want to live paycheck to paycheck. If we're in the same tax bracket, we understand that, hey, we got goals to where we need to be. Financially, we're not worried about Gucci. We're not worried about Louis. We're worried about, okay, what we're gonna do to make sure that this money lasts.
So I think.
So is it about tax bracket or mindset? Oh, I'm sorry, Kevin.
Both. It's about both.
I was just saying, well, that for me, then that turns into them. What are y'all basing? What are men basing the value of off of a woman? Is it just like solely things that are an asset? To you, like you said, to the previous comment, which is not a problem, but my thing goes to, and I'm trying to make sure I'm saying this like in a way that y'all can understand, because I hate when I miss what I gotta say and then it don't come back full circle. All right, so y'all don't care about what a woman got, what tax bracket she in, but at the same time, if a woman especially nowadays where it is so much competition, it is so much out there to look at, and it is so many people like gaining money and notoriety at a quick pace and at a younger pace. A lot of time women feel behind the curve when we don't have as much or something, because if that man is gone and then we don't have nothing to fall back on, we don't have the education, we don't have that money, then we a bum. Then we are nothing, a nothing ass woman, or you broke, or this. That's not appealing to you when that's your woman. But if that's not your woman, that's somebody that you want to pursue. What are you looking at then? If this woman don't make no money, she making $10-12 an hour, she stays somewhere broke down, she don't have the nicest car because she don't have money to make the nicest car.
What value do she bring?
Is that woman still attractive to you?
No, because what value do she bring?
Let me raise my hand real quick.
I feel like the value is subjective.
What we saying basically is, in the event that man leaves, you might be in a sticky situation. So it's better to have. I totally understand that.
Or to have some type of worth ethic, to know what it is to go get.
But hold up, let me say this, bro.
Which is what Kay was saying.
Statistically speaking,
in that case, does a woman's mindset and work ethic overpower her current financial status? What if the woman is broke, but I have the same goals as you?
That's what I'm basically trying to say.
Let me say this, bro. To me, and I don't know how Dee Calvin. Well, I know how Calvin feel. To me, I'm not really checking to see how much of a bag a shorty got, because I'm gonna handle all of that. So in my thinking, bro, statistically speaking, dudes don't leave relationships. They don't leave in the amount of
they cheat, but they won't leave.
Well, hear me out. I actually think that women cheat more, but I'm gonna circle back to that. Inherently speaking, bro, I'm not worried about what a woman has to bring financially, because I'm not looking for those things. You feel me? Because you could be a millionaire or a billionaire and still be a terrible mom, or be a terrible parent, or be a terrible spouse, or a terrible significant other. And when typically a lot of people get money, it changes them in a way to where they may become disrespectful in a relationship. And I also believe that
the fuck are you doing?
When you dealing with when you dealing in a relationship type of deal, a man is going to be a man 100%. He's not necessarily gonna want to leave that relationship, because a man is like, okay, cool, I got this shorty, she working out, blah, 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 whatever the case may be. Yeah, she pissed me off sometimes, but I'm gonna work it out. Okay, so statistically speaking, dudes is not finna leave. They're not just finna dip out. So where are we talking about the dudes leaving? Dudes is leaving situations.
You got one small part of what I said. You do this often. You take one small part and elaborate very.
Wait, let me make a point really quick, because we have 3 different kinds of men in this group, and then me and Kiva are kind of similar women to a certain extent. So we kind of agree on some stuff. What I would say is that there's different strokes for different folks. There are 2 things to be correct at one time. Calvin and Jordan are 2 type of men. Calvin want a woman that he can build with financially, because she bring this income, he bring this income, and that makes them a bigger income. Jordan is the type that wants to financially take care of the household, and he doesn't care if she has an income. Both can be correct at the same time. And those both are totally fine, because you might meet a woman that don't care to work and she just wants to be a homemaker, and that's great. That fits what Jordan may want. But then you got Calvin that's like, look, F these kids. Let's have kids 20 years from now. Let's go get this bag, travel, and do all this other stuff before we think about settling down. I don't need you to be a homemaker right now. I'm trying to rip and run the world. 2 things can be correct at the same time. But I don't feel like neither one of those are wrong.
They both kind of miss my point. What I'm saying is, if a woman does not have any money about herself, right? Let's say she's making minimum wage. What is attracting you to that woman off rip when you see her? Because minimum wage sometimes look like minimum wage. I'm not talking down on anybody. I'm just saying, even me, like my nails not done when I ain't got it. I can't buy XYZ, when I don't have it. So it's like, if you don't want a woman that has some type of financial stature about herself, or has, something, because I think that's what we work towards too, to maintain for ourselves. For women, we like to look good too. What's attracting you to that woman when you initially see her, if it's not the quote unquote bad B aesthetic. Not saying that's what y'all always attracted to, but even if you are naturally, a beautiful woman, if you don't got it all, sometimes men are not always attracted to women that's broke. And I'm not saying it's nothing wrong with, not having it all or something, like that. But I am saying that men are not always attracted to that off the back, and they can't always see the value in a woman when she don't have money either. Just like sometimes we don't see the value in a man if he can't bring certain things to the table.
I agree.
Hey,
you got really, really good points.
Can I talk now?
What I'm never said you couldn't.
What I'm saying to y'all
Free
is,
to talk.
if you talk to most dudes don't find the same things attractive in a woman as a woman find attractive in a man. That's why we're inherently different, bro. And when you really start to dive into it, type of deal. Like I think one of the shorties case says she don't want to work, but she want her kids to know she got kids that women need to have their own. I completely understand that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that women shouldn't have a sense of how to make money or how to be financially stable without a man. What I'm saying is when you get into a relationship, in my personal experience, my personal opinion, I'm not checking. Most dudes probably not checking to see if this hoe got Oprah Winfrey money. You feel me? Because
I wouldn't say.
Y'all don't need to let me finish.
Y'all let me finish. Don't beat them up.
Let him finish.
I honestly believe a man will choose a broke woman who has a great personality, who's down to earth, who don't got long ass fingernails, who don't do a whole lot of ratchet shit, bro. A man will choose a woman like that in a heartbeat over a woman with a shitty attitude, who got hella paper, who's a baddie with a BBL. 100%, bro.
I agree with you, Jordan. I agree.
Both things are correct at the same time, but typically, and I say typically, this is what I mean by equally yoked. Most of the time, when a man meets a woman down here, unless he's just a genuinely goody two-shoe guy that was sent from God. Usually, they are very, very dominating, and their goal is a charity case. Let me take this girl out the hood. Let me get her out the project. Let me take care of her kids. Let me run her because this is what I need her to do for me. There's very seldom that a man finds a woman down here and brings her up and creates this great person and lets her be this great person without any credit due to him. So that's why I do think that you need to date. Listen, I never ever promote people dating people that are not on the at least a semi-even playing field as them. It never works. Somebody is always going to get the short end of the stick. You are making $10 an hour, and you want a man that makes $100,000 a year. It's not adding up.
Hey, can we call on D? You got a hand raised.
They both over there.
Go ahead, Calvin.
So you saying a person can't fall? So you saying a person can't fall in love with somebody that make less money than them?
You can, but what I'm saying is that a lot of the time, I am saying that you can fall in love with somebody that makes less than you. However, if we're gonna be anything, what I say all the time, y'all, we're gonna be fucking for real. You are working in a say you work in corporate, you make $100,000 a year. That's really not nothing these days, honestly. But there's still people out here that work for $9.50 an hour. You go to McDonald's and you fall in love with the cashier. Okay.
I ain't falling.
You started.
Why you gotta have your own paper woman? You see how he clowning y'all?
No, I'm saying hold on.
But that's what I'm saying.
But a man's responsibility is to take care of the household. At the end of the day, the man.
Yes, I get that. I'm talking about the respect aspect. When a woman don't have nothing about herself.
But if I got a woman I fell in love with, I'm gonna take care of her. I'm saying I take care of her. That's in,
Calvin, what you got?
Go ahead, Calvin.
His hands gonna fall off.
What you said?
That's another reason why I said women should have their own. Because Jordan, if you get up and leave today, what the fuck she gonna do?
She's still gonna have it because the court's gonna give it to her.
No, she's not.
The court's gonna give it to her.
No, they not.
I seen it. I seen it before.
Hey, this is the thing, bro. Let me say this to you because I had this conversation recently with my old lady not too long ago, bro. Realistically, why am I leaving? Where am I going?
You can get up and leave.
We're not talking about realistically. We're talking about it could happen.
Hold up.
You can wake up tomorrow and be like, "Oh, I'm fucking done. I got
hold up,
in the bank. I'm gone."
the situation that I'm in is not worth leaving. It's not.
We didn't say you.
It's
Saying in general.
But that's what I'm saying, bro.
Somebody please let Calvin talk.
Go ahead, Calvin. Go ahead, Calvin. How do you say
what I'm saying is what I'm saying is for a woman, you got more to deal with in this lifetime. It's hard out here for a woman. So it's okay to have your own shit. You won't have to need no man. Because I'm telling you right now, everything is a decision. I can literally go to sleep and wake up and say, fuck that, I'm gone. She's on her own.
Why are you doing that though?
But what I'm saying, it doesn't matter why.
It does matter because
it does matter.
It does matter, bro. Because
you're telling me every day you happy.
Yeah.
You ain't never been sad.
There are days. Hold up, I'm gonna be realistic with you. There are days that I may not feel my best, and I may not feel the best about who I am or what I got going on. But that's never gonna make me think that my life isn't good with the woman that I have in it, bro.
But listen, Jordan, that's you. It's a lot of other men.
But that's what I'm saying. Dudes put up with a lot of drama, bro. Dudes put up with more drama than a little bit. And Calvin, you know. Dee, you know.
But hey, real talk, Calvin, though. But if Calvin,
women put up with the most, though, Jordan.
I hear what you're saying, but what I'm saying, dudes typically don't walk away from a relationship.
But I hear what Kevin's saying. But at the same time, if a man get up and walk out, if you got kids,
what the fuck is she gonna do?
Hey, she still got money. She got kids. Hey, she
gonna
get your ass some child support.
She ain't got no money. She ain't got no job in 20.
Hey, so you saying the dude ain't finna take care of his family at all? He just gonna be a dad?
Yeah. Can I interject? Let me interject. Calvin is right.
Dang.
Because what is the woman gonna do? Now I'm gonna tell you what the woman gonna do. I know that somebody gonna say alimony, and I know somebody gonna say child support. First of all, men don't have enough money. Regular average men don't have enough money to pay alimony to sustain the lifestyle that you were providing that woman when you was married with her or you was living in the house with them kids. So if you can't afford, because this is what you would need to afford. Let's break it down. We need to calculate. I remember on Medea's family reunion when she was calculating all the stuff that Helen had did in the house. Get the calculator. If you can sustain, if she could move out and you could pay her rent for the next 5 years or until her kids graduate, put the groceries in her house, pay the utilities, pay the car note, clothe the kids, and make sure that she has everything that she needs done throughout the year, accidentals, incidentals, emergencies, repairs, whatever, by all means, go for it. But the average man cannot do that. So with that being said, women do need to have something going for themselves. Because at the end of the day, relationships are never one-sided. So you could say, I feel like the relationship is great. I feel like it's nothing for me to leave. But you could be mentally putting that woman through turmoil where she feel like she has to leave. But you feel like ain't nothing wrong. No relationship is one-sided or a one-way street. You cannot control somebody else's actions. So if I feel like everything is okay, but my man is like, no, it ain't, and he decides to leave, that's still his decision. So Jordan, you could feel like everything is okay, but if Jada decides to wake up and leave, you might say, well, she's not because everything's perfect. Again, she could wake up tomorrow and be like, no, I ain't feeling you today. I'm gone.
You're right there, real quick.
And that's a choice.
Realistically, I'm gonna just give you the game, bro. The average man, the typical man, is not leaving a good situation. He's not leaving. Hold up.
I don't care what you say about a good situation. Just because y'all cheat in good situations or cheat when y'all feel like it's bad and y'all not actually leaving.
About cheating, bro. Do you think that men actually want to be single?
Yeah.
It's
cheaper to be single.
I would say that I don't think men want to be. I don't think men want to be single. I think a lot of men that are single don't even like the fact of going home alone, which is why they spend a lot of time with a lot of different women. With
multiple women.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
But men want companionship, not monogamy.
Get a woman that they want to stick around, that they won't go do whatever else. So what Kenyatta is saying is like, what other stipulations come with you holding me down and you doing all this? What else do I have to take in the background to afford me this comfortable lifestyle?
Y'all gotta lead a being upset about cheating in 2020.
It ain't just cheating though. It's not just cheating. Sometimes it's
Jordan, if you go cheat today, I guarantee you she gonna pack them kids up tomorrow.
Hey, listen.
I don't care how you try to flip it, turn it, what you take care of, the bills you pay, and what you put in that house. If you disrespect that woman like that, I guarantee you she's going to leave. That's just that. If she don't leave, it's literal like abuse at that point.
Hold on,
you don't respect her.
Kenyatta don't understand that most shorties, like let's say y'all always hate for me to use celebrities. Most shorties stay with their man.
Yeah, we're not saying they don't.
That's what I'm
saying.
Why
do we stay with men?
Y'all stay with y'all man because y'all don't want to go from a decent situation to a shitty situation.
And that's what Kenyatta
based
is
off
saying.
Of
Thank you, Kiva.
But what I'm saying is, okay, so you got a good situation, you got a good thing going on.
You're missing the point of what she's saying is that and let me tell you that I'm biased because I am definitely a woman who wants to be kept. I desire to be kept. I want to work a little bit and be able to get my own money and have my work ethic, but I want my bills paid by my man. I need a man. I got some pictures that need hanging up right now. I ain't gonna lie to you.
So you don't think that we not staying with the men that's taking care of all of that, but we're staying at a price.
Women are thinking about the back of their head. The realistic part of it is, yes, we desire all those things, but yes, those things come with stuff too that mess us up in the head. And you like, well, basically, you need to take it if you want to live this good life.
No, bro. What I'm saying is, if it's easier being
nobody's saying that.
Well, that's what y'all saying.
Nobody.
It's not. What we saying is that everything comes with a price. So if we stand, if you say we stand, the only reason we stand is because now we turned you into a dollar sign. Because once you start cheating, we no longer respect you. Then y'all be like, oh, she not cooking, she not cleaning, she not fucking me no more. Well, yeah, because you out here cheating. I don't need to do all that. You want to get it somewhere else. Just keep paying these bills. We're going to coexist in this house together. And that's what we're going to do because that's all it boils down to. Forget the actual relationship.
Keep not cooking. Keep not cooking.
Can I ask my thing?
Right, what Dee said.
My thing is this, Jordan. Your girl, I don't know if y'all met in college or whatever the case may be. She got a degree. But she never spent one day doing her job in the degree because you're taking care of her, right?
Okay.
25 years from now, you wake up and say, fuck it, I'm gone. The kids is grown. I'm gone. And this is my house, so you got to go ahead and go.
A real man won't do that, though. A real man won't do that.
But listen, though, we talking about this shit happens.
But a real man ain't.
These are things that happen. It don't matter about being a real man or not. These are things that happen every day.
Leave for real. In my personal experience, my personal opinion, if a man leaves a situation, it's because at this point it's not worth keeping that woman anymore.
But guess what though? She can't get.
Or it was never worth keeping the woman and he just did it anyway.
Or it's cheaper to keep her.
It was cheaper to keep her. We know a lot of those.
But what I'm saying, my point, I asked the question is, well, why do men leave? And nobody gave me any real life scenario as to why.
Because they just don't want to be there anymore. Why do they have to have a real reason?
Because
thank you, Calvin.
Life is about reason.
Y'all really
Most
agree.
People don't just wake up in the morning and say, you know what? I don't want to be with this person no more. It's rare. It's more rare than not, especially a situation you built the foundation is good to you. This woman is serving you. You serving this woman. People don't just wake up on a Sunday morning and be like, you know what? I'm gonna cause chaos in my house today.
It do happen.
They do.
No,
but what
that's over time. No, that ain't just happen.
That's why
if you follow
shit together,
come on, bro.
That happens. So let me tell you something.
You share the sign.
Wait, let D talk. Let D talk, Calvin. Let D talk.
It's over time. It's over time, Calvin. If you should be able to. If that happened, you already know months ago that y'all got down not feeling one another. That don't just happen one night. I wake up, hey, I'm out of here. You knew this 3-4 weeks ago. Come on now.
So she should have got a job 4 weeks ago.
Listen,
but she should have had a job from the beginning.
Listen.
Thank you, D.
To me, it just seems like it boils down to fear. Everybody's scared.
Everybody is always preparing for the worst. If you're in a solid relationship, like I agree with Jordan in that situation, that if you're happy, there should be no reason to leave.
Right.
But in the world that we live in today, everybody is always preparing for the worst. And I honestly feel like people are scared to take leaps or to put trust into people in relationships because they are scared that somebody gonna wake up the next day and be like, nah, I don't want to do this no more. Or again, temptation is out there at an all-time high. Social media, we've talked about this before, fellas. It's at an all-time high. Men are way more tempted. Women are way more tempted. They want different lifestyles, etc. So it is easier to wake up and be like, nope, don't want to do this, and move on. Whereas before, people actually had something to fight for, and it's like I don't think that that's very prevalent in this where we live in now.
Most men, bro, they gon' go and do their thing and come right back to their lady if that's what.
Well, but why are you making that okay? No woman wants to deal with that.
I will say, and I said before on the show, I don't think that cheating is always the deal breaker in a relationship. I think that it's sometimes way bigger, more things that happen. I think that it's way bigger things that can happen in a relationship that will make somebody leave for good. Now, I won't say that they won't mess it up for a while, that it won't take some coming back from, but I don't think that somebody cheating, especially once, is like just a deal breaker, especially if you are in a happy home.
It depends on
everything.
There you go.
Listen,
y'all biased, y'all.
Because I cheat, baby, it's gonna hurt your chest.
Hey, can I say
we done? We done.
We done.
Wait, Cal.
That's crazy how you said y'all done. We just went through a whole hour of talking about how women need to let it go. Okay, Calvin, I'm gonna let you finish, but
they ain't got it in it because they're not strong like that. They ain't got it in them to let it go.
I got one thing to say, ladies. If you those women that stay at home and don't have a job, you better be putting 10% of that nigga money away.
Take your twigs and put them in another nest.
I'm telling you this right now. I done told a couple of my friends. Put 10% of that shit away. Because I'm telling you that they can get up and say, you gained 10, 15, 20 pounds.
Hey,
they gonna be like, Jordan, your BMI got too high.
We know he the BMI guy over here. You don't gain too much.
Your BMI too high. You got to work on that. He's talking about why people leave.
That nigga money away a month so you can have something to lean back on for you and the baby. That's all.
We got some comments, y'all. There's a new era of not settling, which is causing everyone to believe there is something better.
Come on, Jordan. There's
always something better. I said that. Yep. Nobody have morals nowadays. I work and I still put his money away. It do matter about being a real man. Y'all have to choose righteous men who submit to God. Y'all be choosing little JoJo and them who idolize and prioritize devilish energy. Yeah, the ones that listen to NBA YoungBoy all day, every day.
Hold on, baby girl, because there was a couple of characters in the Bible that had multiple wives. So what we talking about here?
Hey,
we're not talking about monogamy.
We live in the U.S.
We want to talk about monogamy.
Oh, okay.
I personally believe that if you do what's best for you, if you are okay with being in a polygamy relationship, I am never going to talk against your polygamy relationship because that's totally you. I just feel like a man ain't got enough money to be in a polygamy relationship because you splitting your bread between me and another person, and now we got all these kids in this one household. It's just not feasible for me.
The average man ain't finna share a woman.
Yes, it do. What you say, G?
I know.
I said the average man is not finna share a woman. You know what I'm saying?
No, and that's what I'm saying. But they never really share the woman unless they're sharing a woman with another woman in polygamy relationships.
I got you, Keyshawn.
No,
we talking about character 100%. Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. That topic always gets us riled up, y'all. When we get to talking about like that. Things we need to leave in 2023. What's some stuff we need to leave in 2023? This conversation.
I told y'all leave that whole cheating thing in 2023. That's what I said.
That's not what you meant.
That is what I meant. All right. So what else we need to leave in 2023, bro?
We gonna leave
Krishan and Blueface. I'm tired of seeing them.
Yeah, we're gonna leave Krishan and Blueface in 2023.
Can we leave Bonnets outside in public in 2023?
Bingo. Let's just leave it alone.
Please.
Can we leave them
down?
Can we leave the eyelashes in 2023?
Yeah, I wasn't raised like that, but I ain't gonna say I ain't raised to the corner.
Can we leave them?
Can we leave the eyelashes in 2023?
Do women know why eyelashes was made?
Yeah, we know.
Tell them, Calvin.
Tell them, Calvin.
Anyway.
We told them on the show before.
Man, look, y'all won't even like that.
I know why they was made.
All right.
Block them out.
Hey, tell them why they were made. Hey, we lied. Tell them, Calvin.
We leaving single mothers. What do you mean by that, Keyshawn?
Hey,
I leaving single mothers in 20.
We ain't rapping with the single mamas no more. He said y'all on your own.
Is that what you saying,
Hey, but hold on. Let me just.
I think what he said, we ain't making single women no more. We have a baby that we're gonna.
I'm not a single mom.
I'm finna say this real quick for all the single moms out there. We do a lot of things to support, single moms. I know Kenyatta does a lot with the Mommy's a Magic thing. We try
Boss
to
mom and keep it with boss mom.
like book bags together, toy drives. We really try to contribute as a show out to society for those moms who are single, because it's probably way more single moms than single dads. So even though we do need to stop having single one-parent households, we as the Dee Starks Show, we do contribute to a lot of trying to help out single moms. 100%.
100%.
We're gonna do more in 2024.
We're going to leave. That's what I'm saying. I've been seeing a lot of women solo and they pics before they baby come. Yeah, have y'all seen that?
Yeah.
Well, okay. No, wait. I asked about this though. I have been seeing. So I was wondering, was the dad in the picture? So y'all know traditionally men are not allowed at baby showers. Not even the dad. I did not know that was a tradition.
Men coming to baby showers and being super involved with something that just started within like the
That just started happening.
And I said this back a minute ago. I don't think baby showers is meant for dudes. And I said it, but
it's not.
Well, it became more of
we said that we agree with you.
And a reveal and a like, oh, this is
but if the girl says, if your old lady says she wants you there, you better have your ass there.
That's right.
But see,
I agree.
It's not a tradition. It's supposed to be like a woman thing where women are showering the mom prior to the baby and bonding with the mom prior to the baby. So it's like, I get that. It just turned into a family-wide thing to involve everyone. And that's what we see now. So now that we kind of see, like, I've seen some Southern baby showers where their tradition still is the same. Like, men don't go to baby showers. So you seeing the mom take baby shower pictures without the dad present or opening gifts. So people automatically assume baby daddy not involved.
Almost like
it's like a bridal shower. Like, he's not supposed to be there. And maternity pictures too. Just because she's taking maternity pictures by herself does not mean that the dad is not involved. Men just started being involved to do those things.
I think that realistically, I don't know. It's just kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? Being around a whole bunch of feminine energy at a baby shower or at the maternity shoot. I ain't gonna lie. My old lady was like, "Oh yeah, we finna do this," and I was just like, all right, cool. I ain't finna argue about shit.
I don't think it's really a lot. I mean, it is a lot of feminine energy at those things, but now a lot of men go too. Like, they homeboys coming, they friends coming, they.
Oh yeah, we turned it into a party.
It's literally a party.
Yeah, this is a kickback at this point.
Yeah, and that's exactly what time they turn it up afterwards. They got their bottles in the trunk. Yep. And it's the taco bar, the good baby shower food. It's a gender reveal and the baby shower.
What's good baby shower food?
Meatballs, taco bar, string beans, deviled eggs.
Hey,
I was talking about baby shower meatballs.
And I was listening on the
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. The best food is at a funeral, but we ain't gonna talk about
the repast chicken be busting.
That birth and that
y'all say funeral food the best.
That repast chicken be busting.
Leaving out, that's
y'all hell.
I'm sorry.
Y'all funny, bro.
But in realistically, I think that we, as I don't know, on a serious note about leaving stuff in 2023, I feel like getting back to our authentic selves and really maturing. I would say like a lot of us, especially here, like Dee is obviously older than us, but the rest of us are approaching our 30s. I'm saying he's the mature head person of all of us, so he be giving us mature mindsets about certain things, but the rest of us are maturing and going into our 30s. And I think it's important that when you're starting to hush, Calvin, we're not turning 30. I mean, I'm turning 30 next year. I said approaching.
I still got
BBLs in 2023.
It's coming.
I still got time.
No BBLs.
Leading BBLs in 2023, especially the ones
where
the eyes don't match.
Especially the ones.
But on a serious note, though, we ain't worried about BBLs.
We worried about BBLs. 100%. Because
we worried about BBLs.
I'm worried about BBLs because women got this thing in their head where they think that getting a BBL is going to make them more valuable than
Y'all put that in our heads.
No,
Their
no.
heads.
we did not do that. Let me tell you
You
what
do that for
happened. Women presume because dudes like looking at, BBLs and sleeping with women who got fat booties and nice bodies and shit like that. Y'all think that we loving them hoes when we actually just kind of like
We talk about them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's bad. It's pretty bad. You know what I'm saying? It's like Kenyatta had hit me on game. I said, oh yeah, I think SZA looked pretty good. Kenyatta said, what? SZA got the most BBL out of all the BBLs ever BBL, and I was like, yeah, that's crazy.
Social
Yeah.
media puts that women and men's heads smash and go.
Yeah.
Wait, who? Who?
Doctor did good.
Who?
SZA doctor on that BBL.
SZA?
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That's deception at its finest.
100%.
It's pure deception. And honestly, I feel like men are definitely going back to wanting just naturally looking women, and I love that for
We
y'all.
wanted to wipe them shorties up. We just wanted to hit the shorties with
I feel like they did at some point because they wanted to wipe up who they thought was the baddest B word, and then they realized that the baddest B words really don't have two inklings of a brain cell.
Look at T.I. wife, man. Hold on. Let's talk about it.
T.I.'s wife got butt shots before they were a thing, so I feel like the older generation that had work done on their bodies. First of all, the decline of the BBL, because a lot of these BBLs, the girls are approaching 30 and 40 years old, and it's starting to do things. It's starting to move around. It's starting to look good.
A lot of shorties getting their BBL undone.
Because now everybody talking about do it, take it out after y'all done.
Yeah, they all getting it taken out because their bodies are changing. They going into like premenopause and stuff like that, and your body don't react well to stuff like that. So you got to take it out.
In 2023, but hey, you know what? Another big
leave the men versus women conversations, and I don't want to see it on Facebook no more.
Yeah,
I don't want to see it on Facebook no more. I'm tired of it. Do what works best for you and yours. Other than that, don't worry about nobody else's conversation.
We need to work together collectively as a group. Like I said a long time ago, and my boy gonna get upset with me. I forgot who made the comment earlier. We gotta start taking care of some of these women and these kids, bro. Realistically, because if we don't start acting like real men to all of these kids who don't have no father figures,
accountability,
they're gonna grow up to be detrimental to society, bro.
That's the bottom. It takes a community. We have to start being a community again and taking care of each other. Like small stuff, like watching the kids outside while they play. So many parents are like, "Them ain't my kids." It's a community.
Yeah, 100%.
Right.
100%. And I feel like it starts with our generation of like, for real, honestly, like not even small stuff. Did y'all know like I have not seen one of Aiden's classmates have a birthday party. The kids don't communicate with people outside of their families really, for real.
A lot of the schools don't even allow that no more.
So I know that the list is confidential, but you can ask for it. But like even then, when I asked one of the parents, because he went to a birthday party last year, it was only one. But when I asked the parent was just like, she doesn't really come home and talk about anybody. The kids don't really connect with their classmates the way that we did. Like we used to form friendships, bonds, best friends, all of that. The technology, because they come home, they get on their game, they're not worried about getting back to their friends. So I want us to leave the iPad in the gaming kids in 2023 because send your kids outside. Actually interact with your kids, do homework with your kids, take them to the library this summer, take them to amusement parks.
Yeah, leave that ratchet music.
All that.
2023 now.
Yes.
No. What I will say is,
I like ratchet music. Hold on.
No.
Did y'all see the debate about Sexy Red? The little girls were singing Ski.
No,
there were some little girls.
They were singing Rich Baby.
I seen it.
Rich Baby Daddy. Yes.
That's what I'm saying. Now in 2023.
But here's my thing though. Be a parent. I knew better than to sing that stuff in front of my mom and my daddy. I could hear it all day, but I knew not to repeat it. I knew not to say it because I was a child.
That's the problem.
But that's the thing. I had Trina growing up, and I had Slob on my knob, like horn, and I didn't turn into a ratchet. I mean,
well,
not in front of my mom.
I would think so. So, hush, D. We're gonna get put off. But it's more so like I want parents to start being parents in 2023.
You got a BBL?
No, they just it's that.
Wait, somebody asked me Somebody asked me the other day, was I pregnant or did I get surgery because they ain't seen full body pics of me? I said, wow,
Kenyatta
that's
got
what y'all assume? Like, are y'all crazy? I asked, was they crazy? I was like,
Don't be piping up my head, child. But I'm leaving procrastination
no.
in the bare minimum in 2023. Bare minimum
What
2023.
you mean by bare minimum?
I'm not taking the bare minimum of anything for myself, for like my work ethic, like my laziness. Like I rebuke the spirit of laziness because Lord knows
Amen.
I work hard, but I could be lazy at times. And like I'm just going after, like I'm just trying to dream so big that I'm almost like a little delusional, so that everything I go after is like bigger than what I thought. So leaving the bare minimum for myself, for my income, for the things I'm trying to do, for my creative side, like the podcast, like just doing the bare minimum to get by with stuff. I'm leaving that in 2023, and I'm leaving procrastination in 2023 because I'm a last minute person. And even though I thrive under pressure, I think if I get on a schedule and I organize my life a little bit better, even my home life, getting on like more of a schedule, that I'd be less tired, I'd be more energetic, and I'd be more it'd be more effective and efficient. So procrastination, bare minimum. Even in relationships, friendships with these men, bare minimum, getting left.
If y'all didn't watch the last show, go watch it so y'all can know what she's talking about.
Yeah, if y'all didn't hear the last show, listen.
2023.
Hey D,
Please,
what you leaving in 2023, man? Because
Hey,
well,
man,
we got a lot of stuff to need to get left.
accepting bullshit from other people in 2023. I'm leaving that back there. I'm going to address. We addressing issues this year. You come with the bullshit, we're gonna address the issues.
I love that, D.
Yeah. Hey. So
That's
Honestly, if you ain't addressed the issue in 2023, don't address it with me now.
hey, we ain't
That's
coming
how
in
I feel.
2024 with it. No.
We're not coming this year with it. If it wasn't important enough to address last year, leave it. I want to also bring into 2024. Remember how we talked about mental health? We had mental health episode last year. I want us to do more of that because that's also in connection with domestic violence. I do feel like it's important for our community specifically to continue to seek mental health assistance. And it may not be that you're even going through a mental health crisis, but you may just have some things that you need to sort out with a professional or family issues that you never even thought that you need to address, or even just going into a new season of your life that you need to sort out previous things so that you can better thrive in those situations. So I want to encourage anyone that is listening or watching to take advantage that most of your jobs, like you have benefits to your job, they usually pay for mental health services for free.
I second
So
that.
this year, guys, when it get a little warmer, we're gonna pick a community and go in and invite some people, man. Because some people want to talk about this stuff, man.
Yes.
So this
Some
one thing
people
this year, yeah.
It's needed. You see, stuff really does weigh on people. So when we having these conversations and we get listening letters and stuff, we really do be looking at these listening letters, y'all. And they be some, we be like, we are not trained professionals.
I got one I'm thinking about right now, Jordan. Remember the step kids? Yeah, the step kids.
You know, I was gonna say that about one of my favorite episodes, but that would have took up a lot of time. But yeah, so second, what can y'all say? Like, y'all, please seek therapy. Like, I know a lot of people, especially in the Black community, do not think that therapy is a thing. I myself and many people that I know have benefited from therapy, and it does not have to be a one-time thing. Like, you go, you think you went through some trauma, you think you get fixed. Like, no, sometimes you just need somebody that's non-biased to talk to about everyday things that go on at your job. Hey, am I tripping? You might just need a, like I like to call, a second opinion sometime, and somebody that has no stake personally in telling you right from wrong, or cannot get mad about you, get upset about telling you that you're wrong or checking you at the door. And I just also want to put it out there with speaking about therapy is it's okay to find therapists that fit you. There are younger therapists out there, Black, women, men, Christian therapists. If you're looking for somebody that's more on the faith side of things, if you're looking for somebody that's more worldview type of person, you can research these things. Like y'all said, a lot of jobs will pay for it. If you need a mental health break, that is something that I also encourage Black people to do, because other people have been doing it for years. Get you a therapist, have somebody on deck. When you need to take the mental health days, those are certified doctors, a lot of them, psychiatric doctors or therapists, and they could write something if you are really needing to take a break, from work, or you need to take time to step away from certain things. So take advantage of the things that's out there that can help you with your mental health and your day-to-day life. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yes, we want our listeners to be the best that they can be.
No more sleeping in the
very
gym.
be.
Y'all need to be hitting the gym in 2024. Y'all need to be
Yes, please prioritize your health. Prioritize your health in 2024. We want our listeners to make sure that they stay engaged with us. As y'all can see, we are on a new platform. We are streaming live now. So we will be doing this. We would be doing this a whole lot more often. So today our show was super long. Honestly, no, this is about the time that we normally record.
It's our 100th show, man. We had time.
It's our 100th show, right? So we want to make sure that we do this a lot so you guys can interact with us. So if you got a friend that know a friend that got a friend,
share this.
Share it on your Facebook pages and jump in the conversation. We love to have these conversations with you guys. And then we got live shows this year, like live, like in person.
Yep.
And
so once we get that,
we got some more coming up. Don't y'all miss them.
Yes, we do. Don't y'all miss that. So we got a lot planned for 2024. We're super excited. Our manager, Jordan, and then we got Dee cooking up some stuff, Calvin cooking up some stuff, Kiva cooking up some stuff. Y'all know I be whipping up whatever they tell me to because they bossy.
And you're just
100%.
They are so bossy. And they be like, can you do this? Can you do that? I'd be like, okay, y'all got it, masters. So whatever they tell me to do in 2024 is gonna get done. But we are thrilled. What are some things that y'all want to see from the show in 2024, gang?
I think we're gonna grow more, man. I really want to see us come together and be on time. Stick with the plans.
That bitch said be on time.
Was that a shot?
No. Just stick with the plans.
Calling out.
And communicate more. You know what I'm saying? We got to communicate. We got a chat group, and y'all replied like 3-4 days later.
I don't reply at all because I don't like texting, but I will work on it.
Yeah,
right.
There you go. Work on it.
We'll take the commitment.
I read it. I just don't respond.
That's even worse, Calvin. You're not making it better.
I don't like the I just don't.
Just give us a thumbs up, okay? Oh, we get it.
I seen it. I think in 2024, as far as like the Pod family, that I'm taking just the growth. I was thrilled to be able to join kind of like mid-season with them, and came on as like a co-guest type of thing and tried out some episodes. And they loved me, of course.
Let me tell you something. If Nikiva didn't come on,
say my name right.
If Nikiva didn't come on, me and Kiara would have been boxed straight up.
I think that's what they really
we would have went hands up by now.
Yeah.
I was like, y'all, I know this girl. She is perfect. They was like, bring her on. I'm like, yeah.
But no, I love y'all. We definitely has grown as family. And that's why I just want to continue to take it to the next year, like us getting closer as family, us maturing on the business side, getting all our ducks in a row, and seeing the podcast just grow even more in 2024.
And the teamwork with Greg, great man. Dope Living TV.
Yeah.
Yes. Big shout out to Greg.
Great man.
For sure.
Yeah, he did his thing, man. Greg, like I said, can't thank you enough. Shout you out on the show. Go check him out. Dope Living TV. He got over 600 episodes, so he got us beat, man. Quality episodes. They have guest speakers. They do relationship roundtables. A lot of his audience is kind of like an older audience, and they have some really good wisdom to them, man. Yep. Honestly, go check them out.
I agree.
Dope Living TV. They've done several interviews with famous people, celebrity-like people. They've done a lot of work helping us, get better established as a show, and also using this platform that we're on today. Eventually, we're gonna get our own. But right now, man, shout out to Dope Living TV for everything they've done for the Dee Starks Show.
Yeah, thank you so much.
That's 100 episodes.
That's 100 episode. Who gonna take a shout? The honey bun.
The honey bun.
The funny bun.
Hey, so man, listen, we want y'all to continue to check us out. We want y'all to continue to support. We want y'all to continue to engage with us because that's the only way we get better when we have crowd engagement, crowd participation. Let us know that you're listening. Check us out at Dee Starks Show. Dee Starks Show, the Facebook, Dee Starks Show, the
You can do it.
the Apple podcast link. We also got the Spotify link. We are switching to not switching, but we will have a YouTube together. I don't think we got an Instagram yet, but we're working on getting an Instagram. So we're gonna be on a lot of major platforms coming up. We definitely be talking that talk, probably more than your average podcast. We be going there. Sometimes we got to go there because as a community, the only way we're gonna get better is to call out some of these things that we know we be doing and we be dead ass wrong.
I agree.
100%. So this is our 100th episode. We hope that y'all enjoyed it. We hope that this was enough drama, enough controversy, enough whatever y'all wanted it to be. And we'll be doing more live shows because I know a lot of y'all thought we was ugly, but we not.
Yeah, I'm that guy.
I thought we was down bad.
Like character.
I don't know.
The audio.
We live, baby.
All right.
All right, man. We out.
It's been another
We out. Episode of the Dee Starks
Tell us all right,
Show.